You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about decluttering and organizing and transforming your messy homes into neat and organized spaces. I literally spent 2 days going through the most messiest areas in my apartment and give it a nice facelift. We decluttered a bunch of stuff. I transitioned all of our fall and winter stuff, put that away, and brought out all of our like spring and summer stuff because it has literally been about like 80 or 90 degrees the past couple of days here in New Jersey, which literally just like boosts my mood. I am so ready for the warmer weather. And I'm also going to be sharing with you guys a better way to store and organize your kids' toys. I purchased some bags that I mentioned to you guys off of Amazon. Those finally came in and they are literally the perfect items to organize anything, really, not just kids' toys. But today's video is definitely one you don't want to miss. Make sure to stay to the end because like we are literally tackling and making my apartment look so neat and organized. It's filled with tons of cleaning motivation for you guys. So let's get started. So the first area I'm going to be tackling are these bins down here, and then also try and make the top shelf look a lot nicer. Honestly, like these bins are a hot mess and I don't like the fact that you can see through them, well, at least through the doors on the cabinets, and then you can just see that the bins are a hot mess. I'm not quite sure how I want to go about this, how I want to organize everything, but I think the first thing I need to do is literally just pull everything out, see what I have, and really just start decluttering and getting rid of things. I feel like decluttering and organizing is never a simple job. It's very tedious. It takes tons of hours, a lot of patience, but in the end, it's always so worth it. And I couldn't tell you how long I've been putting off organizing these bins. It's definitely been some time. It was getting to the point where it was such an eyesore to see all of the bins like cluttered with just junk and so much stuff that I finally took the time out to set aside and go through everything, organize it. There were things that I just were holding on to in hopes I would eventually use, but I never got around to doing them. Honestly, I feel like I have so many things sometimes that I forget what I actually have. So that's why it's always good to take the time out and go through your things and start to throw away or donate the things that you just don't use anymore. I have way too many cords when it comes to things for chargers and stuff for electronics, but the truth is that like you don't necessarily want to throw them out, because let one of those chargers stop working and now you have to go out and buy another one. So I do try and hold on to those type of things, and thankfully I was able to get this cord organizer like bag, which allows me to store most of my cords in there without them being an eyesore. Finally finished going through all of the bins. I feel as if I didn't throw as much stuff out, but I'm going to show you guys that pile in a second. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put on the top shelf. I do have like books and my devotional that I like to do every single morning. So I'm almost wondering if I should just like maybe display some books up at the top until I really come up with a solution as to what I will put up there. Hopefully, eventually I will be able to, I would love to be able to like style the shelf, but you guys already know that my apartment lacks storage. So any type of storage that I could possibly use, I definitely need to use it wisely. So I'm almost thinking, so I think I'm going to put books up at the top, and I'm not sure what else. I'll probably browse my apartment, you know, throughout the day, week or so, and figure out what else I can put up there. Something that looks nice, but also a place for me to store my stuff clearly. So yeah, let me go get all of my like books, and then we'll put those up at the top shelf on one of the sides, and then we'll move on to the next project. This is everything that I'm throwing away. I feel as if it is a good amount, but I just want to purge even more. But I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put these like hair tools. I don't really use them on an everyday basis, so it makes no sense to keep them in the living room in the bin. I literally just wanted to keep everything that I use on an everyday basis, like when I'm doing Riley's hair in the morning. So I'm just going to have to try and either get them to fit under the sink in the bathroom, or I'll figure out some other place to put this. But for now, I am going to put these in a bag, throw those away, and then I do also want to fix those, I do also want to fix the blankets a bit as well.
Sitting
So here is the finished look. I ended up putting the games up there. For now, I didn't know where else to put them. Right now, they're not like an eyesore, so I think I'm just gonna keep them there. But let's get a closer look. So in here is all of our electronics. Thankfully, with this bag, it allows me to keep all the wires in here. So just making more room for everything. And then over here is all of our like nail stuff. We do like to do nails at home. So this is all neat and organized. And then up at the top, we have all of the books and then a couple of my like notebooks, pens, things I like to do or use during my morning routine, sometimes night routine as well. Then over here we have, this is basically a mix of different stuff. So I like to keep smaller, compact stuff for when I'm traveling. I can grab a lotion, especially if I'm not checking a bag. So this comes in handy for like any like work trips, anything like that. And then I do have my steamer and then my facial steamer right here. In the back is going to be our iron. Honestly, I really don't iron that often, but I just keep it all the way back there. And then in here is something we literally come and use every single day because this is what I like to use for like doing Riley's hair, all of that kind of stuff. So it just makes everything easier to grab. I was able to get rid of some stuff and I'm trying to use all the products that we have here before going out and purchasing any more. And then again, up at the top are just going to be our games. It has been so hot here in New Jersey. I want to say like this entire week, the low has been like 79 and it's gone all the way up to 94. Now I know that summer is not like fully blown here, but I do think that it's time to start going through our clothes and seeing what I want to donate from the fall and winter months and then start to take out our summer and spring clothes. So I have all of Riley's things right here, her dresses, all of that kind of stuff. So basically what I like to do is I will go through everything in the closet, see what she's outgrown, like whatever she's not going to be able to wear next year. I might as well donate that now. And then fold up everything else that is like full-blown like winter time, put that stuff away. And then as I'm taking everything out from the spring and summer, it gives me an idea as to like what I still need to purchase, whether I need to purchase more like dresses, skirts, shoes, sandals, all of that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go through all of that. It is pouring down, thundering and lightning right now, but I think this is the perfect time to get this all done because who wants to be outside in the rain? I am so glad that I only have to do this twice a year because it is so tedious to go through every article of clothing and figure out what I'm going to be keeping, what is too dirty and dingy and needs to be thrown out, and what we're going to be donating. I usually do this when I don't have Riley or when she's out at a party or just not with me because it's so much easier to go through everything. But I do feel as if I need to start having her around and maybe we kind of just frame it as let's play dress up because there are some pieces that I'm not quite sure if they are going to be fitting her a little bit too tight and maybe something but for now I'm basically just eyeballing it and doing my best. she had way more summer clothes than I thought. I don't even have any more hangers to hang some stuff, and I do have some stuff in a basket that needs to be folded and put away. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna run out, go to either Target or Home Goods to buy some more hangers for her. But we have everything nicely put up. I don't think there's anything that I need to buy for her this season. I would say, if anything, maybe like a cute pair of like neutral sandals, something that will go with literally anything. Maybe open-toed jellies. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just gonna think about it. But right now, all I'm gonna do is put all of her winter stuff away. So, and then I'll show you guys the stuff that I'm going to be donating as well. This is everything I'm going to be donating, things that she has just literally grown out of. And she had a lot of pajamas, so I wanted to start just giving away like the random t-shirts, oversized t-shirts that she wears to bed sometimes. I do still need to put her winter boots away. And then also these are a pair of, I guess, kind of like more like winter boots as well. So I will put those away underneath my bed, and we are pretty much done with all of her clothes, switching everything out. I will end up putting some more stuff, like some of the long sleeve shirts. I did leave a few of those out just because you never know with the weather sometimes. Like one week it'd be super hot, the next week it could be cold, so I do want to keep a couple of those out there. But besides that, this is everything that I'm going to get rid of. So the next area that we need to declutter and organize are all of my clothes. I feel as if it's going to take a lot longer for me just because I feel like I have a lot more clothes. So we're going to start off in the closet. And I feel like now that I've been traveling a little bit for work and I've been getting dressed during the day, I have a better understanding as to like what pieces I don't gravitate towards, and I can donate those and literally just like declutter them instead of just holding on to them. So that is basically what we're gonna do. Start with the closet, then tackle the dresser, and then we should be good with switching all of our summer clothes out.
Gotta be
When I store these away in the bins, I think what I'm going to do is lay everything flat. It is so much harder to store winter items just because they're naturally bulky, whereas if in the summertime you're wearing less clothes and it's usually dresses, skirts, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So winter clothes take up way more space than summer clothes, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going to have enough space to store everything. You see the difference between these are 5 sweaters, and I probably have about 9 sweaters here, and it's still laying a lot more flat. So when I store them away in the bins, I'm going to try and just lay them out so that I can have more space and hopefully be able to store like all of our winter stuff. Laying everything flat worked out perfectly. So this is a really great hack for anyone who's also trying to store any of their winter clothes, whether it be in a larger bin or any type of bin or bag that can fit underneath the bed. Specifically, I was able to fit a lot more clothes than I thought I was going to, especially if I would have folded them. So I also went back and did the same exact thing to Riley's clothes as well, just so I can fit more of my stuff in there too. And also, if you guys are looking for some storage bags, I highly recommend these. They are perfect for storing anything underneath the bed. I have them linked in my Amazon storefront.
Stay with me until tomorrow. Could you be the one to kill my sorrows? Kill my sorrows. Maybe one night you can play the hero. Even if I know it's only for show. You're no good for me. We're so bittersweet, but I still want you. I do. Baby, can't you see what you do to me? I just can't resist you. You got me drunk in love, I can't sleep.
So far, laying everything flat is working out really, really well. I have an entire container completely empty. So once I start going through all of my drawers, I'll probably have stuff to put in there. But there are some things that I do hold on to that I do not wear every single season, whether it's like more of like a dress to go to like a wedding or a fancier event. And I don't want to get rid of them because they're dresses and pieces that I love. But like if I didn't have a wedding or a fancy event to go to, that's why I'm not wearing it, not because I don't like it or I can't fit it or anything like that. So that's why you guys did see some pieces that I still kept in here. They are longer sleeves, so I wouldn't necessarily be wearing them in the summertime, but I haven't had any like fancy place to go during the fall and winter time. So now I need to tackle all of these clothes up on my bed. A lot of them are like shorts, comfy stuff, sleepwear that I need to go through and then start to tackle my dresser, because I think for the most part the closet is done. Yeah, I think the closet is done for now. So I had a random question for you guys. Riley spilt some dye on her skirt. We tried to get it out. We washed it twice and there's still a stain. She cried because, you know, it's her only pink skirt, you know, yada, yada, yada. So I remember back maybe like 2 years now, for Easter, I made a cute little bag and I got these iron-on patches. So I was almost thinking if we iron it on, but I just don't like the placement. Like, I wish the die would have felt like over here. I feel like it would have looked like cuter like that. But I'm trying to like save this skirt for her. What if I did something like that? You know, maybe move the pieces around a little bit. I don't really know. What do you guys think? I'm not 100% sold on it, but I'm trying to keep this girl's skirt so that she can wear it. It's like definitely one of her favorites. So let me know what you guys think about this. But let's start tackling these drawers. I feel like I definitely want to start getting rid of more stuff. Like, it's just a mess again, to be honest. Like a hot mess. Is it just me, or do you guys also feel like you never have anything to wear? You're just like, where are all my clothes? I have like nothing to put on. And it's not until you get to switching out your seasonal clothes that you realize like, wow, I have a lot of stuff. And it's like, it just always seems to amaze me. The last drawer that I have to do is my jeans, and then I do have some denim shorts here, but I want to try all of these on before I just put them in the drawer, because you know, it's been a whole year since I've worn any of them. You know, I'm in the process of trying to lose weight and just have a healthier body, so I want to try all of these on, because if they're still too small, there's no point on me keeping them. I could definitely donate them to people who need them. And then I can always just replenish and buy new jeans. So I'm going to quickly try these on, whatever still fits, or is like a little bit close to fitting, because, you know, we're on our healthy journey. I will keep, and then everything else will be donated. We got everything organized. All of the drawers look great. I'll show you guys those in a second. That big pile is going to be everything that I'm donating. These are things that I need to put away for the fall. Just store those away. And these are things that I need to still hang up in the closet. I wasn't sure if I was going to have room in the drawers, but I do have some extra hangers, so these could definitely be hung up. The only issue is that I need to buy some more of like the pant hangers, so that I can hang these up, but I'll probably just fold them over and hang them here for now until I can get some more of those. But I'm also wondering if there's anything in the drawers that I could possibly hang up as well, but this is what we're looking like. I feel as if I'm giving a good amount of stuff away. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. Just like purging everything, and then I will tackle everything that needs to be stored away. So as I was putting all of the clothes away, I decided to actually donate these pajamas. I absolutely love them. The thing is, I do not like sleeping in long sleeve shirts and pants. It just gets me too hot. And as much as I love them, I love the prints, they're good quality, I don't ever I'm not drawn to them when it's time to put pajamas on at the end of the night. So it's time to get rid of them. So try not to get caught up in keeping things just because they look pretty and you like the idea of them, and keep the items that you are actually wearing. All right, so we are back in Riley's room, and today we're going to be focusing on organizing and probably doing some decluttering of her toys. I had mentioned to you guys that I had purchased these storage bags off of Amazon, so I'll show those to you guys really quick. I do also need to rotate her toys, so I figured this is the perfect time to do all that. We'll probably also rotate her books as well, since we're already in the process of it. I will take away the books that we have read and still keep the ones that we haven't read just yet and switch those out with some other books. But let me show you guys the bags that I got. I'm hoping to be able to add better storage, and maybe I may not even need to keep all three of those larger bags underneath her bed, but we will see. So these are the set of bags that I got from Amazon. I honestly don't even know how many of these are in here. It's about 3 colors, 3 bags per color, so 3 red, 3 yellow, and I think this is more than enough storage. So I'm going to go through everything, things you know, Play-Doh and all of those stuff can be put in one bag. And then eventually I could worry about labeling them. But for right now, I'm just trying to find a better system when it comes to rotating her toys.
Small town, big crowd, and there you were in front of me. Small talk, big thoughts, all we wanted was to escape. This sounds too small for dreams like this. Don't wanna settle down, don't wanna miss out on adventures, things we haven't seen. Take my hand and follow me. Baby, we're leaving at midnight. It's time for a change, let's get out of here. We'll never look back, this is our time. We're leaving at midnight, leaving at midnight.
So my hope is by going through all of this stuff that it's going to make doing the whole toy rotation a whole lot easier, where all I have to do is grab maybe 1 or 2 bags so I can take that set of toys out, rather than literally just going through every one of those single big bins. When I initially started toy rotation, I knew I wasn't like my focus was not to like really like organize those bigger bags. It was more of just like get all this stuff stored away, only keep out about 3 or 4 different types of toys, and I'll be on my merry way. But after doing this a couple of times, I do need a little bit of a better system. So I'm really hoping that these smaller bags will work.
We're not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away. But we're not the same. It's like we're on 2 sides of the Milky Way. Somehow we got used to the problems. Baby, we got used to falling. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath.
Finally am finished. I have all of these bags. I'll show you guys a close-up, but I do not think I'm gonna even have to use at least all 3 of those bags. Maybe 1, possibly 2, which I'm excited about, so it'll be easier when it comes to like switching things out. So now I'm just trying to figure out what toys I want to keep out for her for the week. We are finally going to be switching out dolls, even though she is still playing with them every single day, but I think it's time for a change because I feel like it's been about a month or so, so let's like switch things up a bit. So I'm gonna put out Scrubbies, Polly Pockets. We haven't played with those in a while. And then she also asked for like jewels, not jewels, but beads, so we can make like necklaces, bracelets, all of that kind of stuff. She is off from school this Friday, which is like, she was just off a whole week, but I digress. So I think the beads are going to be perfect for when she's home, and I'm also trying to get some work done. I've been able to get rid of some stuff, like especially some larger boxes, which is also good. But right now I'm just going through all of her markers. I want to put those into the marker bag so I can get rid of this plastic thing. And yeah, go from there. So this is the current state of the room. It is such a mess, but it is an organized mess. So the only thing left to do is really just organize all of her bins, do the toy rotation. I'm almost done, and then we will pack these smaller bags up.
Oh, and I can see there are different paths laid out for you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a true believer, and I wanna stay true.
So I'm able to fit a majority of them into this one bag, and then that bag is just going to be like the larger items, like the dollhouse, all of that kind of stuff. But what I love about these is the fact that they're clear, so you can see through them, so you don't necessarily have to label them. But I am thinking about labeling them. For some reason I thought like labels came with it, but maybe it didn't. I'm not too sure. But I'm just trying to stuff everything in here. I do still have about you guys see that I literally have so many of these bags in here, and I do still have about 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10 more clear bags to still use. So like this is literally the perfect pack for just like organizing everything.
Myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose.
Finally finished. What a project that has been. I am like sweating. I don't know if you guys can tell, but let me show you guys everything that I am going to be throwing away. There wasn't anything that I needed to donate because these are toys that she does play with. But this is everything that is garbage. I was able to get rid of some larger boxes, things that I don't really feel like she uses anymore, all with these bags. And again, I still have a good amount of bags left to use, so I'll find other places that I could where I can use these to like store, organize all of the stuff. But I do need to get rid of this pile, but I did want to show you guys everything that I'm able to throw away.